Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany, and if this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, I usually focus on fashion, beauty, luxury, lifestyle, fragrances, and pretty much whatever else I feel like talking about. So if that seems like something that you may be interested in, go ahead and click on that subscribe button if you enjoy the content, of course. Also, if you're already a subscriber, go ahead and click on that notification bell so that you do not miss an upload from me. Okay, y'all, so Sephora summer deals are here, and by the time you're watching this video, I'm probably already enjoying my Euro summer. So if you're anything like me, and like most girls, when you're getting ready for vacation, you are going through the appointment Olympics and the shopping Olympics. So you know I had to stop by and pick up some essentials for my trip that I have coming up. I wanted to re-up on some of my faves, but you know you cannot go into Sephora without trying some new product. So thank you so much, Sephora, for sponsoring this video. Y'all, let's get into what I picked up. So like I said, Sephora's major summer deals are here, and it's just in time for my vacation. The promotion runs from June 26th to July 8th, and Beauty Insiders will receive an extra 500 points when you spend $75. Listen, I don't know about you, but I love to rack up those points so I can use my little $10 off. It makes me feel better about my purchase. And during this time, beauty is up to 50% off. So there are some select items, and they have some good ones on promotion, you guys. From June 26th to July 2nd, you'll receive 25% off of shampoos and conditioners. So this is the perfect time to stock up on some of those more expensive hair products that you love. And from July 3rd through the 8th, you'll receive 20% off of your facial moisturizers. Now, listen, in the summertime, I'm telling you, even though it's super hot, it is important that you still moisturize your skin, okay? And during the summer is really when you need to be focusing on your skincare the most, because we're dialing back on some of that heavier makeup, you know? So listen, this is the perfect time to stock up on some of your favorite beauty items, and Beauty Insiders get free shipping. And like I mentioned earlier, you will get an extra 500 points when you spend $75 or more. Now, of course, you can shop online or in store. My favorite is the buy online, pick up in store, okay? Because I like to peruse in the comfort of my own home, but then I just like to go in and grab, and then I may grab a few other things if they catch my eye. That's kind of what happened this time. Okay, so let's get into these goodies. Now, of course, I had to restock on my one size setting sprays. These are a must-have in the summer. If you wear makeup, you absolutely need these, okay? It's a non-negotiable. So I picked up another large one because I am completely out. And then, of course, I picked up a little travel to take with me. Now, here's something new from One Size. They have added sunscreen to our favorite mattifying setting spray, okay? Now, I'm going to put this on today. I have not set my face yet because I wanted to try this out and see how this kind of develops throughout the video, because I don't want to take this with me and then I get like a weird cast or anything. So I was sent this one in PR. I didn't purchase this one, but let's try it out. All right, let's give her a good shake. Ooh, wait a minute. I don't think I have it. Oh, girl, it still got plastic on it. Let me call y'all back. Okay, now let's give her a good shake. Woo! Okay, so this is what it's giving. I will say it doesn't go on as wet as I feel like the original one does, but let's see. Hopefully this is really good, because I mean, it's going to be so hot where I'm going, and of course sunny. So I definitely want to have that extra layer of protection even on top of my makeup. Now this says this is the SPF 28 Until Dawn Mattifying Sunscreen Makeup Setting Spray. So it does have an SPF of 28. And of course, you know, you still want to use your original SPF that, you know, you use during your skincare. I use an SPF of 50. Now, speaking of setting sprays and all the things, you know, I had to pick up some makeup. So the first item that I picked up is a Dior. I think these are this is the Rosy Glow. Okay. So I've heard a lot about these. I got mine in the color Rosewood. First of all, can we get into the packaging? This is just so cute. Y'all know I talk about this all the time. I always need a girl la la moment in my handbag, okay? So this is freaking adorable. Like I said, I got this in the color Rosewood, and this is actually the same color of my favorite lip oil. So this is what this looks like. I grabbed this for like an everyday blush for me, okay? Because this is a really pretty neutral peach undertoned like terracotta color. And for me, especially in the summertime, but really all year round, I'm gonna go for something like this. So I'm super excited to try this out. And I wanna show you guys some of my other everyday blushes just to compare the color. Okay, so here we have Fire Moon from House Labs. And this is how those compare. So you can see this one is way more neutral. I wanted something a little brighter for the summer, which this I think is going to be absolutely perfect. Another favorite of mine is Pomelo from House Labs. And you can see this one is super light. A lot of people wouldn't even think that this would show up. That's more the true color right there. But it really does. I love using this as like a blender blush, if you will. It kind of creates that ombre look. So of course I have it on today. And then we have this gorgeous girl here. So even though I love this like shade family, all of them are different. And this is small and compact enough to where this is all I'm going to need on vacation. And I'm so excited for this. Dior also has a few new products out there. They had like, I think they're lip oils in a tube. Have y'all tried those? Let me know. What do you think? Let me know. I also saw that Nars came out with a few new summer products. And I had to pick up this highlighter, y'all. So I got the highlighter in Total Eclipse. This is the packaging. Oh, it's so chic. And this is the color. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is going to be so beautiful on my skin. I cannot wait to use this. You know what's so funny about this? I picked this up and then today I received them in PR, y'all. So I'm just going to show you the other color. The other one is called Ophelia and they ended up sending this over. So this one is lighter, which I saw this in the store as well. But of course, I always go for the darker shade. But now that I'm looking at it, this may not be so ashy on me. We'll see. I may do a giveaway on this one. So yeah, I had to pick up the new Nars highlighters because of course I want to be super glowy and pretty. Now, speaking of highlighter and glow, I have to show y'all what I have on today. The cheek is so good, okay? It's so, so good. Now, this is from the Sephora collection. Okay, and this is called a colorful blush glaze, and I got it in Morning Blaze. Y'all, it is such a sheer, gorgeous product. Like, I'm not sure, this is like a blush and a highlighter in one, but it's not chunky. Let me swatch this for y'all. So this is how it looks, which I did a nice swatch. But look, do you see like when you put that on, it's just the sheerest like glaze. It is so beautiful. And like I said, I have it on today. I'm loving this glow. So like while you're on vacation and let's say you're going to the pool or you're having a yacht day or a beach day, you don't want to do too much with the makeup. You can do a little spot conceal and then add this instead of like a blush. You'll have that sheen plus the color. Oh my goodness, I cannot with this. This is so beautiful, y'all. So I love this so much. Sephora collection, they are killing it as well. Okay, they're killing it. Speaking of Nars, I saw that they had this lip gloss that I've never seen before. So this one is their Afterglow Lip Shine. And I love the lip shines that's in like the twist up tube. Do I have one over here? I think they're all in my handbag. I mean, that just shows you how much I love them. But they have them now in this beautiful packaging, by the way. But it's like a lip gloss. So I wanted to grab this. And I got mine in Chelsea Girl. Let me swatch it for you. So you can see it's just like a pretty lip gloss. Nothing too pigmented, but just the right amount of flush of color. And again, this is going to be perfect during that hot weather when you don't want like a full lip color. You just want like a little bit of a glaze over your lips. So pretty. Now on to today's lip combo. You know I had to pick up another molasses. I don't think I go into Sephora without picking up one of these. I'm either losing them or they're done. So I am wearing a molasses lip liner from the Sephora collection on my lips today. And I saw that Fenty had new products. Now I haven't seen these, y'all. So the first one that I put on is the Fenty Glow. Now this is in the Gloss Bomb Sticks. But these are the shimmer ones, y'all. So I don't know if you can tell, but even the packaging has some shimmers in it. I have the original and it doesn't look like this. So this is how the Fenty Glow looks. I absolutely love this. Again, a nice wash of color. I'm wearing this today, but I'll still swatch it for you. So that's what that looks like. Just a beautiful, flush of color. As you can see, I'm into my like terracottas and like, you know, warm tones. I mean, I don't know, when you get that tan, that's all I want. And even when you wipe this away, it does have glitters in there. You can see that. So when I first put this on, I did feel the glitters on my lip, just an FYI. But my favorite part, I picked up the Mango Marg's new Gloss Bomb. Y'all, just wait. Oh my goodness. Are you seeing this? Gorgeous. Oh, this orange. Yes. And let me just tell you something. Fenty has some of the best lip glosses I've ever used. They have those lip glosses that you can throw in your bag. No matter what lip color you have on, you can put this on and it's kind of like foolproof. Because some lip glosses, I like them, but I have to make sure that I'm looking in the mirror like they're too milky, too light. I got to do a lot of blending. Not with this, girl. Look, it has just enough pigment. And they're so glossy. This is so pretty, y'all. I am obsessed. And of course, they smell like candy. Let me come closer. This little combo from Fenty, perfect for summer, okay? Perfection. I love it. So yeah, definitely had to pick these up. I'm so glad that I did because this orange I had never seen. And then I was kind of shocked when I saw the tester of this because I'm like, I thought I had this, but this one has the glitter in there and it's iridescent as well. So I'm really loving the finish on this. Now, speaking of another summer essential, it is so important for me to have a good body butter. Fenty came out with new body butters, y'all. So they came out with the guava and then also the citrus sorbet. So I went in for the guava, and as I was testing it out and sniffing it, somebody came in and got the last one right in front of me, girl, right in front of me. But that's okay, because as I was testing that out on my hand, I really didn't smell anything. Maybe I'm anosmic to that one, but I ended up picking up citrus sorbet. Tried this out on the hand and I can smell this one. It's exactly what it says. It reminds me of almost like a, you know, orange sherbet or citrus sorbet. And this is what the packaging looks like. I think this is so cute. I just love this so much. And I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with the Fenty body butter. So this is how it looks. It's kind of like an oil body butter. It gives you a nice glow, which I absolutely love. So I'm just going to put it on the hand and show y'all what it gives. Oh, see, I can smell this one right away. That guava, I couldn't smell it, but I still will go back and get it once they restock. You see that glow? I love this. Now, you guys know when it comes to my scents, I love to layer. So I use oils and all the things. But listen, there are plenty of days when I don't feel like going through all of that. And I still want a nice body butter that's going to give me a glow, give me a little bit of a base for my fragrances. And Fenty is going to do it every time. And let me just tell you something. I'm always going to support a Black-owned brand. Okay, so love, love, love this. It smells so good, y'all. So yummy. If you like a sweet citrusy type of scent, you're going to love this. It smells so good. Okay, so of course I grabbed this and now I'm trying to decide, do I want to take the whole tub with me or do I want to scoop some out and put it in a jar? I think I need the whole tub. I don't know. It's all about the experience for me. Now, last but not least, y'all know I'm not going on vacation without a fragrance, okay? We've talked about some of my favorite tropical fragrances, and of course, they will be packed. But I had to bring these two out because both of these are a part of Sephora's major summer deals, okay? So first, let's start with Skylar's Boardwalk Delight, okay? Now, this is an aquatic cotton candy scent. You may be thinking, I'm sorry, what is that? Yes, girl, an aquatic cotton candy fragrance. Let me just tell you something. This smells so good. I wore this out last year. I love it. I think I've mentioned this fragrance on the channel before, maybe in like a vlog, but I haven't really talked a lot about this fragrance in fragrance videos. I was actually introduced to this fragrance by one of you guys last year, and I picked it up. And when I first got it, I was just like, you know what? It's just not lasting like I would like. But let me just tell you something. It's so addictive. This is the fragrance that got me into the cotton candy kick that I've been talking about. So I've been mentioning that kick, but I don't usually speak about this fragrance, which is kind of weird because you can see there's a dent. So in Skylar's Boardwalk Delight, we have notes of watery notes, raspberry, and apple in the top. In the mid, we have coconut milk, water lily, guava blossom. And then in the base, we have cotton candy, vanilla, musk, solar notes, and amber. And let me just tell you, this is such a summery cotton candy fragrance. I love the water, like it's aquatic, like it's so weird because usually you think of cotton candy, you think of heavy caramel, kind of edible. This still has the essence of cotton candy, but it's not too heavy. It's literally like eating cotton candy on the boardwalk. That water that you smell, freshness of being on the boardwalk, but also the sweet cotton candy fluffiness. I love this one so much. And I will say over time, this does last longer, but I like to layer this with my other cotton candy like body products. So yeah, I love this one. If you haven't checked this one out and you like cotton candy, check this one out, y'all. This is good and it's perfect for summer. I have other cotton candy fragrances that I would never wear in the summertime because it's just too strong, too heavy, and just too gourmand in my opinion. This next one is by Ellis Brooklyn, and y'all know how I feel about Ellis Brooklyn. Miami Nectar is my absolute favorite. Next to that would be Guava Granita. And now we have Sunfruit. Now this one is not new, but a lot of you guys have been talking about this one. So I had to pull this one out of the stash because truth be told, I've never worn this. Like I've never given this a full wear test. I've only worn this maybe twice in the house, okay? Like working from home. So the main accords of Sunfruit from Ellis Brooklyn are sweet, fruity, citrus, coconut, white floral, powdery, floral, woody, musky, and aquatic. So that's perfect for vacation. And this one has notes of pear, fig, bergamot, and plum tree in the top. In the mid, we have orange blossom, jasmine, iris, and cyclamen. And then in the base, we have coconut, musk, amber, and vanilla orchid. Let me spray this one out again because I don't remember how this smells. Yeah, so I definitely get the fig, a little of that orange blossom. It's not too orange blossom heavy for my taste, but the fig in here, it's almost like, wow. It's almost like a shampooy, fruity scent, but it's a little bit more rounded because it's not as like aquatic in my opinion. I don't really get an aquaticness, but it is very light and fresh. But I don't get watery, you know what I mean? And there are no watery type of notes. If I had to describe this, this is like a citrusy, tropical, almost clean girl type of fragrance. And I say clean girl because of that iris, even though I get the fig, like when I initially spray this, a little bit of the pear, I get the fruitiness. However, the more this dries down, this reminds me of one of my favorite like everyday skin scents, which is Letter Oris 22. Okay. And yeah, this one is good. This is like the tropical version of that. I like this, you guys. This one is really good. I'm surprised I haven't really like come back to this. I'm wearing this today. Oh my goodness. Now that I've made that connection, yeah, this is definitely coming with me. It's going to be in heavy rotation because it's not overly fruity in my opinion. It has that like pretty clean girl type of vibe to it while still having some tropical fruity elements. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely been sleeping on Sunfruit, and this is going to be a part of the summer deals at Sephora. So make sure you check this one out, and also check out Boardwalk Delight. These are two summer fragrances that are light, airy, easy to wear, and I think you're going to love them. Now, speaking of Ellis Brooklyn, I do want to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek because Ellis Brooklyn does have new body mist. Okay, body mists are really taking over. And yeah, so we have mango milkshake, we have lychee milkshake, and we also have banana milkshake. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about these because I definitely want to do a separate video talking about these and some other body mists that have come out. But yeah, the packaging, too cute. So that's all I have for you today. Make sure to check out Sephora's major summer deals. The promotion starts on June 26th and it goes all the way to July 8th. So make sure you are checking that out. Again, Beauty Insiders get free shipping. You will also receive 500 extra points when you spend $75 or more. So I will have everything that I picked up linked down in the description box. I'll also have all of the summer deal details in the description box as well. So make sure you are opening up that description box because that is where everything will be listed along with promo codes, all the things, okay? So thank you again so much for watching, and thank you Sephora for sponsoring today's video. I will talk to you guys on my next one. Bye y'all.
She comfortable.